What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for you on the Gardner Quad Squad. They're a famous family YouTube channel with over 500,000 subscribers. And recently they've been in some hot water because the father, Tyson Gardner, has been DMing little girls, minors online, and it's totally creepy. So get ready to pay close attention, grab a snack, and wash it down with some hot tea. Or some water. Okay, you guys may have heard this story because there are some people talking about it right now, and I have to give a shout out to Without a Crystal Ball, aka Katie. She's put out some great videos on this story. If you do want to go learn more and more in depth on this family and what's going on, definitely go check out her videos. But today I'm going to give you a high level of what's going on and what has gone down. The Gardner family lives in Utah and they have 4 daughters, quadruplets. Their names are Indy, Esme, Scarlett, and Eveline. They're honestly so cute, and they're around 5 years old right now, I believe. They're at 5 years old. The parents are Ashley and Tyson Gardner, and they met when they were really young, but I'll talk about that in a minute. They actually got their fame from being on a reality TV show on TLC called Rattled, which explores a scary, exhilarating, frustrating, joyful, and ultimately life-changing experience of parenthood. So that's where they got their fame and were able to collect a YouTube following. So pretty much what's going on is the father, Tyson, has been caught messaging little girls, like DMing 13-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls, 20-year-old girls, like, and I'm calling them little girls still because he's literally a grown-ass man with 4 daughters and a wife. Like, why is he DMing these little girls hearts and things like that? All of my screenshots are gonna be a little bit blurry because I pulled them from Without a Crystal Ball's page, which she's awesome. Hi, Katie. But the gist of it is that he's been messaging a lot of girls, a lot of young girls, and there's nothing really in particular what he says that is like, you know, alarming, but it is a pattern of enticing young girls to speak to him, to ask them whatever they want to talk about, to send them heart emojis, winking emojis. It's just really weird to see a grown man DMing these young girls, sending all these emojis, and when they don't reply, he says, "You left me hanging." And when it's 1 a.m., he's messaging you in bed. "I'm in bed and awake. Wanna chat? Sure, pick a topic. I don't know, any ideas?" He says anything you want. And I just think these are really inappropriate conversations to be having with a young girl when you're sleeping in bed with your wife next to you. Like, I understand interacting with your fans. I interact with my fans all the time. There are young people out there. There are ways to speak to them. Using all these emojis and winking emojis and hearts are not the way to do it. You might be wondering, why does he like these young girls? Well, keep in mind that his wife Ashley was 13 when they met and he was 19. He started a relationship with a 13-year-old with a 6-year age gap. So this man is obviously attracted to young girls because he selected his wife in Utah, I guess, a young girl, which I find a little bit alarming that this man is attracted to a 13-year-old at a 19-year-old age. Like, I'm around my age. I can't imagine like trying to vibe with a 13-year-old. Like, they're just not mature enough. And I just have to say, Ashley, if my husband was going around telling all these young girls, "You're beautiful," and sending them stuff like that, I would have a major problem with it. But when someone reached out to his wife to address the situation, she popped off and blocked them. Ashley literally replied, and I have to say that I believe the husband also has access to this Instagram, so it could have been either one, but they said, "This is 100% harassment and I've turned everything over to our attorney. Anything further will be prosecuted and sued from our end, and all accounts involved will be liable." Okay. I love when people love to throw around the lawsuit term. Like, nobody's suing anybody. I'm just letting you all know right now that lawsuits are way more difficult than people trying to make it seem, so don't let the L word scare you. I mean, if you're such a big boss and you say, "Oh, I want to sue you," then why did you just block them after that? Like, okay, like, you're not going to see anything else I post, so good luck with that. Well, fans were starting to notice that the dad, Tyson, was not showing up on Instagram anymore, and he wasn't because all these people were starting to put things together and confront them, and he was trying to, you know, back up. So he actually deleted his Instagram, and he wasn't really being shown on the main Instagram for the channel. He ended up putting out a BS statement saying that he's just spending time with his children and that's why he's offline anymore. Play the clip.
We're just focusing on family content, our family channel, and like, I just felt like my page was taken away from that. And
I think we all can relate to that.
Yeah, just, you know, you get caught up in the scrolling and the, you know, checking your page, and just, I don't know, I just felt like I needed my time to be over here with my family. So that's where it's going to be, with my wife and kids. So I'll be posting over here, Gardner Quad Squad. That's where all of our content will be, and
Guys, it's a lot of work to run as many Instagram accounts as we have.
And then when people started freaking out in the comments because they're like, wait, what's going on? Like, why are you getting offline? He says, everything is totally fine. We're just taking a break from social media. Nanny Ash got a new kitten, so the girls went with her to get it yesterday and to take it back to her house. No need to read into anything. I think there is. And I'm glad that Crystal Ball broke the story and, you know, does her work. She's honestly a great YouTuber, and I have to say that she is bringing justice to the situation, because after her video came out, they actually put a statement out, and I think it's finally them trying to say like, yeah, you know what, he did something wrong, but we're trying to brush it out under the rug. So let's take a deeper dive into the statement. They wrote, "Dear fans, some of you may have noticed that it's been a while since our last post. For me, this has been a time for deep reflection. Through the years, my family and I have shared our lives with you, and now I want to express some heartfelt thoughts about controversy being discussed in the community. It's important to understand the context and facts, which sometimes get ignored when people rush to judgment." They're screenshots, bro. Those are content and facts at the same time. For years, I've not hesitated to engage directly with social media with our fans and subscribers. This includes men, women, boys, and girls of all ages across the world. He continues, with so many people making false accusations, I think it's important to make crystal clear that I've never engaged in any activity with a minor, either online or in real life, or would never do so. In recent days, my wife has been receiving many vicious comments and threats, which they've been deleting everything off of line. I'm the one who made an error in judgment. You guys should not be attacking my family, blah, blah, blah. I have learned a hard lesson and deeply regret the pain I have caused. Okay. As I undertake hard work of becoming a better person who makes better decisions, I'm internally thankful for the love and support that I continue and receive at church, at home, and from so many of you. At church, you gotta bring church into it. I just wanna say that if you liked your 13-year-old wife, you're probably gonna like other 13-year-old girls, and I'm not trying to like label you, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. I just don't think you can call this false accusations when there are screenshots of you communicating with them. There are screenshots of you talking to the people on live stream, and it's only you. It's not like you and your wife. Why are you so interested in these little girls' lives? Because your wife isn't doing the same thing, so where's her energy when it comes to DMing all these young girls? There are two more things I want to talk about in this video. First, I want to talk about Ashley Madison. So there is a website called Ashley Madison. It's pretty much a website for husbands to go online and cheat on their wives. And people think this is our guy right here, Mr. Shy Guy. And you can see it definitely looks like him. He's from Utah. He's into things like photography, theater, open to experimentation. Very creepy. His statistics also match everything else about him, like that he's an Aries, that he's 5'10", he's full-sized, he would rather not talk about his children, and I think this man is just trying to cheat on his wife, and I feel really bad for Ashley. I mean, if you guys want my personal opinion, I think when you get married too young and you're with the person for too long, like, that's not the right thing. You should, you know, date and experiment and see what you like before you pick someone. But no, he chose this 13-year-old girl, and that is his wife, and now that he's older and he has these four children that are 5 years old, that he wants something new. He wants to experiment. Would literally throw up. Lastly, I want to mention there are some laws in Utah when it comes to enticing a minor, and I just have to say I do believe that Tyson has broken these laws. Knowingly communicating with a minor on the internet or text messaging and attempting to persuade a minor into some illegal activity, which obviously he never said like straight up like let's, but he did like ask him like, what you doing, like WYD text, like weird things that kind of insinuate that he may have, and we honestly don't know how far he ever got because these are just the girls that have spoken up. So there might be a lot more to this story, but I just wanted to give you guys the high level since Crystal was doing a really great, Crystal Katie, I always want to call her Crystal because of her channel, but she's doing a really great job at covering it. So just want to give you guys my take on it. I am so grossed out by this story. Like, I literally went to bed, I was like, I need to film a video on this. And I woke up and I was like, I still need to film a video about this because I am shook. And I do want to say that I do have some new videos coming on this channel very soon. Another big family one about a few family vlogs that need to be canceled and why it's wrong to have a family vlog. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. And if you have any video ideas, make sure you comment them below or DM me on Instagram at SL04N. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.